All right, bring back our analysts, Ravi and Aneesh. And guys, one of the biggest differences in this game, it seemed like the Orange found their bread and butter early on with the play calling and went back to it time and time again. Offensively, the running game. Defensively, pressuring the quarterback. What was the difference play calling-wise you guys thought in this one?
You know, John, Coach Spence and Coach Schaefer did a great job of being aggressive today, and that is the key. You know, pounding the ball 51 times, that's aggressive, all right? You're really being one-dimensional. But at the same time, it opened it up. It opened up the passing game. Because you're running so much, that's what's important.
It's execution. It's not they've done anything different play calling. It's execution of the plays that were being called. 4 yards a carry on the ground, 213 yards. That's going to help the quarterbacks. Very efficient. You know, as we said, 16 to 22, efficient. Defense, they got at the quarterback. It's the execution. You know, play calling will be there, but if this team can execute like they did today, they'll win some games.
Well, definitely won one today, 29-13 in the final score. And the first Big East win in the Doug Marrone era. For this one, it lined them up to possibly even finish 5-7 if you can factor in UConn next weekend, if they can pull out an upset there. But what does this mean in your minds for the overall status of this program, to use that kind of as a springboard going forward?
It's a step in the right direction. And you can really say that because if you take a look at this team in this game against Rutgers, who are they competing with primarily in recruiting? Your Rutgers, your UConns, your Buffaloes. 5 years ago, this program, ever since, it's been in the dumps. They had the joke of a coach in Greg Robinson. And you know what? He's out now. Coach Marrone is in. And the impact on recruiting this game will have. Now you say, hey, New Jersey kids, but New Jersey is big. Football is big in New Jersey. Hey, you know, we're not there yet. But in a couple of years, we'll be better than that school at Rutgers because if you see what we did to them today.
You know, Aneesh, even more than just recruiting down the line, it's big for the kids today. It's big for this team, okay? The young kids, the freshmen who took over in the injuries. You know, they showed that they can make a marquee win, upset a top 25 team. That's the big point, John. You know, you gotta win big games to be a good team. If you're gonna make it somewhere, you gotta start somewhere. Beating Akron, beating Maine, those aren't big wins. Beating a Rutgers is a big win. It's a statement game.
Beating a team like Northwestern earlier, too. Two pretty good wins for this team.